I've wanted to be a meteorologist for as long as I can remember. In second grade, we had a lesson on clouds where we made a cloud book. This is when I began to realize how much I loved the weather. After this lesson, I remember sitting down at lunch and writing my science teacher a letter on March 14th, 2005, saying, "Dear Mrs. S., I love clouds so much after taking your class. I want to be a meteorologist. I hope you see me on the news one day like Cindy Pressler. My dream is to be her. Love, Jess Rainey." My teacher responded back saying she was so glad that I loved clouds and that she would look for me on the news one day.
This morning I'm down here in...
How did they start out the weather?
Hi, I'm Jess Rainey, reporting to you live with Channel 9 News. I'm here in Castle Rock giving you the daily update on our weather. Today, we will have temperatures of about 65 degrees, a low of 55, of course. We always have... not always. Let's look at the weather today. Down here in Castle Rock, right now, we have temperatures of 65 degrees, but oh, don't worry, it's going to be heating up to about 77, so make sure you put on your sunscreen.
Cindy Pressler was a meteorologist for News Channel 5 in St. Louis for about 25 years. She is the real reason I've wanted to be a meteorologist since such a young age. My freshman year of high school, I actually sent her an email asking if I could come job shadow her. Sadly, she said her company wouldn't allow that to happen.
You're wondering when our first freeze could pop in.
Cindy Pressler has been someone I've always admired. At such a young age, I already realized she was different than any other journalist I had seen on TV. Cindy has always had such a fun and goofy personality while on camera. Instead of just reading straight from the prompter, she always made her viewers feel very connected to the information she was providing.
Freezing rain is falling in the St. Louis area.
One of my favorite things about Cindy Pressler is that even on her off days, she still reports the weather from home and posts all of her videos on her YouTube channel.
Elevated, exposed surfaces, just like this deck. It's a sheet of ice.
Now things are changing. That southerly flow has kicked in. Warmer air is on the way, and it's going to warm up unbelievably this weekend. Temperatures in the 60s and even 70s. Let's take a picture of that sunset tonight. Isn't this beautiful? This is from Lori Anderson. She always sends us such great pictures from Illinois. Just a few high, thin clouds this afternoon. Some cirrus. They kind of wandered in from northeast of the St. Louis area. Current temperature now still in the lower 40s in the metro area. 41 in Columbia. Jefferson City still mid-40s, but Alton's 39, 37 in Effingham. We've got a clear sky. It's going to stay that way tonight. Here's that roller coaster. Do you have your tickets? Because here you go. Up on Friday, up on Saturday, way up on Sunday, 74 degrees. But what goes up must come down. So by Monday, a little cold snap will settle in again. So a high on Monday of only 49 degrees with falling temperatures in the afternoon. This time of the year, you can get these huge swings, and we are certainly seeing that here in St. Louis.
I've decided to reach out to Cindy again and shot her an email a couple of days ago asking for some advice for my future as a meteorologist. However, I still have not heard back from her yet. In the email, I wrote, "Hi Cindy, my name is Jess Rainey. I'm a junior at the University of Colorado at Boulder, studying media production and atmospheric science. I was born and raised in St. Louis until I graduated high school and watched you on the news every day. I actually reached out to you about 7 years ago, asking to job shadow you when you worked at KSDK in St. Louis. However, the company said they wouldn't allow for that to happen. You are the whole reason I've wanted to be a meteorologist since such a young age. Growing up, I used to watch you on Channel 5 every day. When you and Mike left, my whole world was actually crushed. The reason I'm reaching out to you is I'm currently working on a school project for one of my media classes. I'm making a video project about how I decided I wanted to be a meteorologist and why I love the weather so much. This being said, you're a big portion of my project, and I was wondering if I could get some advice from you for my future as a meteorologist on the news. I've been reaching out to a couple people on Channel 9 in Denver, like Kyle Clark, but they won't return any of my emails. I would absolutely love to hear some of your advice and tips, given the fact that you have been one of my biggest idols since such a young age. I hope all is well, and I love checking your website every now and then to see what you are up to. All my best, Jess. Given the fact that I've had such a hard time getting a hold of anyone working at the major news stations here in Denver, I have not been able to job shadow anyone. So I've decided to start practicing my weather forecast on my own with a green screen. I'm just out here trying to be the next Cindy Pressler on the news with a fun and goofy TV personality.
Hi, I'm Jess Rainey. I'm giving you an update today on the weather here in Boulder, Colorado. Currently we have a temperature of about 48 degrees. The high today is going to be 52 degrees with a low of 39. Right now we have partly cloudy skies and we're going to have winds out of the northwest. Tonight we're going to have temperatures around 32 degrees with that cold front moving in from the west. Tomorrow we're expecting about 6 to 15 inches of snow. Yes, I said 6 to 15 inches of snow. Here in Colorado, you never know what's going to happen. And with regards to that snowfall on Saturday, you're going to want those winter coats. But on Sunday, we're going to have highs of about 55 degrees, which means you're not going to want those winter coats. You're going to want a light jacket. From all of us here at Channel 5 News, this is Jess Rainey, and I hope you all have a great weekend.